Somewhere in America, an animal is taking its final breath, not in a distant jungle, but in our own forests, oceans, and deserts. These creatures aren't fading due to natural selection, but because of our cities, roads, and pollution. Most Americans are unaware of this silent tragedy, unfolding just beyond their doorsteps. From North Carolina's woods to California's coastlines, animals are vanishing before our eyes. Scientists warn, if current trends continue, many species will disappear within our lifetime. A loss that cannot be undone. Today, we're exploring the American animals slipping away and the terrifying truth behind their extinction. Join me as we journey into the wild places of America to meet the animals teetering on the brink and discover why their disappearance is a warning we can't ignore. In the pine forests and wetlands of the southeast, the red wolf moves quietly, a ghost of its former range. Once common from Texas to the Atlantic, now only a few dozen survive in North Carolina. Their decline is a story of habitat loss, hunting, and fear. By the late 20th century, the red wolf was declared extinct in the wild. Conservationists intervened, launching a desperate breeding program and reintroducing wolves to the wild in 1987. But threats persist: hybridization with coyotes, illegal shootings, and shrinking habitat. With fewer than 20 left in the wild, the red wolf is one of the world's most endangered canids. Each new litter is both a triumph and a gamble. Their struggle is a stark reminder: when humans alter the land, even resilient creatures can be pushed to the edge. The loss of the red wolf is not just biological, it's a vanishing symbol of the wild South. Without urgent action, their howl may soon be heard only in memory. The red wolf's story isn't over yet. Its ending depends on whether we let wildness persist or allow it to fade into silence. Deep in the Everglades, the Florida Panther, America's last native cougar east of the Mississippi, clings to survival. Once ranging across the southeast, fewer than 200 remain, isolated in southern Florida. Their habitat is fragmented by roads and development, forcing panthers to cross highways. Many don't survive. Pollution, invasive species, and disease further threaten their existence. With so few left, inbreeding causes health issues like heart defects and kinked tails. Researchers introduce Texas cougars to boost genetic diversity, but the future remains uncertain. Despite overwhelming odds, the Florida Panther endures. Females raise cubs in secret dens, males roam vast distances. Each new litter is a victory, each loss a setback. The Everglades, once a refuge, is now a patchwork, and the panther's future hangs by a thread. Saving the Florida Panther means rethinking our relationship with the wild, making roads safer, restoring habitats, and prioritizing coexistence. The question isn't whether we can make a difference, but whether we will. The Florida Panther is more than a symbol. It's a living testament to the power and peril of human influence. Its survival depends on the choices we make now. Will we act before it's too late? High above California's cliffs, the California Condor, North America's largest flying bird, rides the thermals. By the 1980s, only 27 remained, victims of shooting, habitat loss, and deadly lead poisoning from scavenging carcasses shot with lead bullets. In a last-ditch effort, every condor was captured for a breeding program. Slowly, chicks were raised and condors reintroduced to the wild. Today, over 300 fly free, but lead poisoning still threatens them. Despite bans on lead ammo, illegal hunting and old bullets put condors at risk. Each wild condor is tracked and cared for by scientists, a constant cycle of rescue and release. Their recovery is ongoing but fragile. Without vigilance, progress could vanish in a generation. The condor's silhouette is a sign of hope, and a warning: the line between survival and extinction is razor thin. Their fate is a testament to both human ingenuity and our capacity for destruction. In the cold Atlantic, the North Atlantic right whale glides beneath the waves, one of the world's most endangered whales. Fewer than 350 remain, their numbers decimated by centuries of hunting, and now by ship strikes and fishing gear entanglement. Each year, new scars mark their bodies. Calves are born into a world of noise, shrinking food, and constant danger. The loss of a single female can tip the species toward extinction. Scientists track every whale, fighting to protect them by slowing ships, changing routes, and developing ropeless fishing gear. Progress is slow, enforcement patchy, and climate change adds new threats. Despite their size, these whales are fragile, vulnerable to the smallest act of human neglect. Their plight mirrors the broader crisis facing our oceans. If we lose the North Atlantic right whale, we lose a living link to the ancient past. Their survival now depends on our willingness to change. On Hawaii's beaches and reefs, the Hawaiian monk seal, one of only 2 monk seal species left, struggles to survive. Fewer than 1/400 remain, threatened by fishing gear, marine debris, pollution, and shrinking breeding beaches due to climate change. Disease, like toxoplasmosis from invasive cats, has killed dozens in recent years. Every birth is a small victory, every death, a setback. Conservationists rescue entangled seals, clean beaches, and relocate pups, but the challenges are immense. The monk seal's plight is a stark reminder. Even in paradise, extinction can unfold unnoticed. Their future depends on local and global action to reduce pollution and curb climate change. If they disappear, Hawaii's beaches will be quieter and poorer for it. The loss would echo across the Pacific, a silent testament to what we failed to protect. Beneath America's prairies, the black-footed ferret once thrived, relying on prairie dogs for food and shelter. Prairie dog colonies were decimated by poisoning and development, pushing the ferret to the brink. Thought extinct by the 1970s, a small group was rediscovered in Wyoming, sparking a last-chance breeding program. Ferrets were raised in captivity and reintroduced to the wild, but face ongoing threats: habitat loss, disease, and dwindling prairie dog numbers. Sylvatic plague sweeps through prairie dog towns, endangering both species. Vaccination campaigns help, but the balance is precarious. Only a few hundred ferrets remain, their survival an experiment in coexistence. Without constant intervention, their future would be measured in months. The black-footed ferret is a symbol of the overlooked wonders of America's grasslands. Their continued existence depends entirely on our willingness to preserve wild spaces. One day, children may only see these animals in museums, books, or old videos like this one. They'll ask, why didn't anyone stop it? The answer depends on what we do now. Each of these creatures is an irreplaceable thread in our world. Extinction is unfolding quietly, relentlessly, in the places we call home. The fate of these species rests in our hands. The choices we make will determine who shares the future with us. Extinction is permanent, and time is running out. Let's not be the generation that stood by while America